bearing, 9-hole jack box.
This is what I wanted to show you. Look at all this grass. See it coming on like crazy? It looks like carpet.
It's fixable. No. You think a layer of...
I didn't look at it.
I went out there and looked at it. It was still on the bead. I can air it up today and we get this fixed another day.
It'll air up. Stay up enough to move it.
This is what I need right here. This is the bearing that fits the disc. See? It's the same John Deere bearing that fits the wheels. But the little wheel is a different bearing.
Here.
Okay. Be careful. Packing bearing, 9-hole jack box, SRM. Let's see if we got any more SRMs. I don't think there's anything in here. Nope. No, there's nothing in it. I checked it yesterday.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back for another video here at Triple R Farms. My name is Daniel and it is Wednesday, April the 17th. And today we're going to try to wrap up Togville. They should get through planting somewhere around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then they'll get on the move. I'm going to be coming right behind them, spraying, and I'll go over everything I'm spraying once we get over there. And also I'll go over everything with the planters, what variety we're planting, population, and everything once we get over there. But we're just going to be planting and spraying today, so y'all sit back and enjoy the video, and let's get this baby started.
They're right and left, so you got to know which one you got. It says it on the blade. That bearing is easy to get in and out. I mean, I brought some. I can fix the one to take off. Bring both of them. I don't know which one you're gonna need. You need a right or left?
Right.
My battery was dead yesterday.
Not used to this heat yet. I'm still.
Alright, here we go. Is that one bad? Is that the one I loosened the bolt?
One of them, yes. And the other one's number 10 down there.
Alright, we're gonna fix
Check that one right behind you. That in or that?
You won't be changing that one. You got this one down there. No, this bearing, it fits the John Deere disc. I mean the wheels there. It's the same bearing. All right, where's your disc? I need a hammer. I already hit it. Just tap it lightly. Alright, that'll. Yep.
He wants the hammer, he doesn't want the hammer. I'm just gonna keep it with me.
See, I'm filling it up with change fluid.
What's that doing?
Lubricating that bearing.
remote's not working. We need a new battery. I'm having to do it manually, flicking this switch on and off. I gotta find out what kind of battery fits in this thing.
Truck short.
Gonna hit him. It looks pretty dry rotted.
Does it? It don't look real pretty, do it?
was going to show you kind of what we got out here in the field, what we're actually are trying to target to kill with my rogator. This right here is why we had to change up everything we were going to do. Volunteer corn. As you can see, we have it kind of scattered all out here. So that's why we had to change up kind of what we were normally do on soybeans. But we got volunteer corn out here. We've got hembit coming up everywhere. Got some poana. Your usual suspects as far as broadleaves and grasses for Alabama. But I just kind of wanted to show y'all what was out here, and now let's go show y'all what we're putting in. Okay, so here is what we're putting out. Like I said, we're not going to be using the Roundup Power Max. We're going to be using Gramoxone 3.0, and that's for the volunteer corn, what we're going after. But we're going to be doing 1/4 acre of this. This is going to be a contact killer, so anything that this chemical touches that's above ground should burn it pretty good. This is a chemical I've never used before, metribuzin. Anyway, Dad said it was an old chemical they used to use. I think it used to be called Syncor or something like that. But anyway, this is going to help me keep any grasses from coming up, and it's going to help keep any broadleaves and stuff from coming up. It's going to give me some residual. We went with 4.9 ounces of that, and that's going to help take out the corn, I believe. Then we went with the Easy Mix. We added that in there because in the tanker right here we got some 12-0026, some ATS, basically some fertilizer. Got a little bit of nitrogen and sulfur in it. Anyway, we're going to be putting 8 gallons to the acre of that out, mixed in with some water, and that's why we're throwing in the Easy Mix, just to make all these chemicals mixed together with fertilizer. So that's what we're putting out on the soybean land. Well, I think they just got through planting. That's Phillip right there. And that's PA right there coming out of that corner. So yeah, looks like they got through. I think they're going to be moving to Lounsboro. They'll get folded up, and they'll get on the highway pretty quick. And golly, it's going to take them probably about 2.5 hours to get to Lounsboro, if not 3 hours. It is a long drive. All right, here's what we got to do. We got to go in that shed. So I've sprayed right here. We got to do the usual, crank the pivot up, walk it out into the field where I can get behind the pivot and spray. But haven't been in this shed all spring, so we may be fighting some wasps. Speaking of that, I forgot to get my wasp spray. I know they're in here. I got 2 things I want to show y'all. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Look at all this grass. See it coming on like crazy? It looks like carpet. So basically we have 2 types of grasses that give us trouble on most of our farms that are really hard to control. And one of them is the broadleaf signal grass, which I think That's what this is right here. And then the second one is a Texas Panicum. And we found last year that Prowl H2O worked really good controlling both of them. But the problem is with beans, you cannot spray Prowl H2O on beans after they come up. They can't even be cracking the ground. And then the other thing is with the Prowl is you have to get a rain within 5 days of spraying to activate it and make it go down in the soil and work to its full effect. And that's kind of hard to do, planting a rain within 5 days. So that's the reason we're not putting it out on the soybeans, because in soybeans you do have some different options that you can come back in here later and control both of those grasses with some different chemicals. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do on the soybeans this year. The Gramoxone and the Metribuzin. Gramoxone is going to bang it up pretty bad, but it's going to come back. So we got to keep our eye out on this. You can hit it with Roundup too. It'll knock it back. It just does not kill it. You come back 3 weeks later, it'll be coming right back out. So we got to keep our eye on this, because we know we got a problem down here in Otagoville with this, and we got a plan for it later. Come back in here and take it out. But I just want to show y'all how bad that was. Alright guys, here's the other thing I was going to show you. See anything that looks unusual right here? This right here is hog damage. And it looks like they're on a GPS. But what they're doing is they'll actually go down. See, here's our inrow right here. This is a row. They'll dig down. See, there's a seed. They'll dig down, they'll find that seed right there, and then they'll just dig and follow that row till they get tired of eating. Isn't that ridiculous? The good news, if you can call it good news, is this is the only area out of the whole farm in Otagoville that I've seen any hog damage. So could have been a lot worse, but we definitely need to go ahead and address this situation, because they know this seed is out here, and they're going to come out here every night and eat till that seed germinates and comes up above ground. So they can do a lot of damage in a couple of nights, let me tell you. But anyway, I got about 2 more passes, and then I am going to be done with Otagoville, so we can go ahead and mark it off the list. And then I'm going to fold up, hook my truck up to the trailer, and me and Mark are going to get on the road, and probably won't make it all the way to Lounsboro. We'll probably just try to make it back to the shop. That's going to take me about 2 hours, but that way I can go ahead and clean up my rogator and get it washed up and stuff for the next day. But after saying all that, thanks for tagging along with us today, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and see y'all on the next one. We're out.